New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Hey, guess what? I forgot to do this. And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you on Wednesday evening, 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone. And that means it is time for our evening prayers here on the New Thought Media Network. I want to thank you for being with me. It's been another day. And another long day for so many on this planet. And another long day for so many on this planet that are in the midst of violence and hatred and chaos in many cases, and unnecessary and not at all productive. Good evening, Ronald. Good to see you, sir. Glad you're with us. So here's the thing. In the midst of the chaos, in the midst of what goes on in the world, we talk about it all the time. Let there be prayer, and our job is to turn to prayer. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. Our job is to turn to prayer when it is most necessary, when times look the darkest. And so here is, in part, how New Thought Media Network is responding to the events of the day. I want you to take a look at this real quick.
Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, so let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now.
And so, yes, I invite you to join us every weekday, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, and Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time for a 15 to 20-minute planetary prayer for global peace. We'll come together, we'll light some candles, we'll listen to we've got just a great experience. We've done it so far for 2 days. Tomorrow's the third. Perhaps it's your day to join us. Please plan to be with us tomorrow. I look forward to. I really want you to be there. So, okay. So we're taking a stand for peace this entire month, and in this entire month, you're going to hear lots and lots of prayers for peace. So let's get into it. If you know us, you know this is not begging and beseeching. You know this is an affirmation of truth, and you know you can get your prayer requests heard at our prayer line, prayer@ntmedia.org. So join me in the love, join me in the truth, join me in the place of knowing that there is only one. one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life, one self-existing cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. The oneness that is God's life, that is my life, that is your life. And what I know is we are each a divine revelation of that one life, each a divine set of gifts and skills and talents that we bring to this thing called human life. But really, what we're doing is we're bringing the divine life into the experience of human life. And so the divine shall always win out. The divine shall always over I don't want to say overrule, but the divine is always over the overarching. That's it. The divine is always the overarching truth of our very nature, of our very beingness as humans on this planet, as life on this planet. Life is about peace. Life is about love. And while we may not be experiencing joy in this moment, while there's so many across this planet and what are known as hotspots, places of violence and aggression and separation, while that we may not always know joy in those places, we know there is always love and we know there is always peace. It may not look it, but everything is a cry for peace. Even those that must raise up in arms in defense of their peace shall lay down those arms the moment they are able to express and embrace the peace. This truth I know. It is those that do not work towards peace that keep their arms ready. It is those that do not work towards peace that believe in invasions and aggressions and separations and bombings. And what I know is I know all of this, as messy as it may be, as ugly as it may be, as horrendous as it may be, is all part of bringing our planet to a greater understanding of peace. For we must look at the pain in the face and say no more. We must look at those that misuse these laws and say no more. We must look and see the horrors of the world and say no more, and then speak what it is we desire, speak what it is that we see as truth, a divine vision of a world that works for everyone, a vision where each and every one across this planet is awakening to their spiritual magnificence, awakening to the magnificent beingness that is within them, bringing that forth so that collectively we may raise up this vibration of peace. Not wallow in the sense of, oh, well, that's just the way it is, and I'm going to hope and pray they stop, or hope and pray somebody wakes up. It is not about a hope and a prayer. It is not about a wish. It is about affirming that peace is the natural order of our land, that peace is the absolute order of our beingness, and we are called today, each day, to be in that place more and more and more, even in the face, even in spite of what we see in the world. Not to raise up in arms, not to call for more arms in a conflict zone, not to celebrate more destruction, not to be in a place of aggression against the aggressors and the oppressors, but to be in a place of saying no more to this. We shall know peace. What I know, what I believe, what I cast into the world, what I see and what I trust is the Ukrainian people is one of peace. And while they in this moment may be forced to what some would consider horrendous, I know that it is a movement towards greater peace. While we may not always see the whole picture, while we may not see the whole expression of what's happening, what I have to trust is that there is a divine order revealing itself in, through, and as the hearts and the minds and the skills and the talents and the love of everyone across this planet working towards peace in some way. Even those that are the antithesis of what we call peace are part of the one. For it is said that peace is not the absence of trauma or chaos. Peace is the ability to see the truth in the midst of what is happening in our lives, to recognize and affirm and stand and hold true to the absolute nature of the divine that is our truth, that is the divine beingness of all life. that is what we were about this day. Peace, peace, and more peace every day. Until there is no sense of anything other in my mind, until there is no sense of anything other operating on this planet, I shall preach the word of peace. I shall pray the word of peace. I shall affirm the word peace. For it has been said by those far wiser than I, there is no way to peace. Peace is the way. I'm grateful for that reminder. I'm grateful to loose the word of peace into the law, into that law, that mighty law that must demonstrate, that must operate upon this word according to my beliefs and the beliefs of each one that raises up a vibration of yes in agreement with this. So each one that is in agreement with this, from this place of gratitude, I invite you to join me as we say together, and so it is. And so peace is. And so peace is. Thank you so much, dear ones. Thank you for being with me this evening. We're here raising up peace day in and day out. We shall not stop and we shall not waver. And we have so many great ways to share in that. Again, I invite you to check this out.
Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, so let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now.
Thank you, dear ones, for being a part of what we're doing here on New Thought Media Network. I do trust and hope you'll get a chance to join us at some point in time throughout this week. Recognize these experiences are all in Zoom, so we're each going to have a chance to speak our words of peace and our prayers of peace into the room. And it is not a broadcast; it's not going out to everybody in the world. So you've got to come be a part of it. And we're not recording these; we're not going to play them back. And it is a completely prayer-based, consciousness-based program, and we really want you to be in the vibration of peace. So we've created something very, very special. You can head over to that website, ntmedia.org, pp4gp. Get it? Yeah, I can share it. Planetary prayer for global peace. PP4GP. PP letter number 4GP. Head there. It's a Zoom room. You can jump right into a Zoom room right from that page. Easiest way we can think of to make this work, and no passwords necessary. You don't have to do any of that. You'll go to the waiting room, and then we'll let you into the main room to join us. So we hope you can join us for our prayer work this week. All right, dear ones, I'm going to get out of here for now. I thank you for being with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, here on the New Thought Media Network. Until then, you know the word. Peace. Oops, I forgot to hit the right button. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today, but that's okay because we're still raising up a vibration of peace.